I got to turn my focus off. What's up?
Hey,
Hey,
guys.
hey.
TGIW, Molly.
TGIW. Let me turn my do not disturb on so nobody gets bothered by pings and dings.
Okay,
What's
good.
up, friends?
I don't want to be bothered, so yeah.
Of course, I've got the iPad open over here and all that. Listen, I am in the midst of, hear me out, my brain dump.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So what does that look like?
All right. So in our mastermind, y'all, which we love, my life has been a little kerbuckled. It's just a mess. But we've been getting a lot done, but in doing, we're creating more mess. So our amazing mastermind group helped me out yesterday. I put in the 911 and said help, and everybody stepped up with some great ideas. So I am just doing a major brain dump. You probably can't see it because it's light to light, but I am breaking it all down on this iPad. I have dumped out different sections of my life, put the major things in those sections I need to take care of, and now I'm breaking down each item in each section into all the little things so that I can knock this stuff out.
Oh boy. Wow. That's a huge task. But
Yeah.
you got this.
Well, here's the beauty of it. Like we mentioned, like our friends in our mastermind mentioned to me yesterday, I can put it on the list, but some of that stuff might just get chucked.
Yeah.
I might decide there's not a whole lot of value in that anyway. What's up, Stuart?
Woo! Hey, buddy.
There may not be a whole lot of value in that, so maybe I put it on the list, and as I go through and start breaking down the list, I might just chuck some stuff in that special bucket we talk about.
Yes.
Chuck
Awesome.
it in the bleep bucket, and
All right.
yeah, and prioritize what in each thing is really most important so that I can enjoy the holidays. Our son will be home for Thanksgiving and then for Christmas. So yeah, I got to enjoy that time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so all right. So my initial reaction was if I was you, I'm dying to put that through the matrix. So Jason, one of our mastermind members, the Santee Swapper, came up with no, he didn't come up with it, but he's using the like a matrix to decide his priorities, kind of like
Mhm.
an Eisenhower kind of matrix thing, but for resellers. So
Yeah.
in the new year, he's going to teach us about that. And I'm just really excited to have a tool to help prioritize all of these crazy things because there's a million things we do as resellers. Yeah.
All of us, yeah.
Yeah.
All of us. And then you've got us, and you've got people like Stuart here that you're not just a reseller who sells on, say, eBay, but you've got multiple things like maybe you have a booth like Stuart does, or a couple of booths. Excuse me. I think Stuart has a few booths.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you sell on multiple platforms with cross listing apps. Maybe you are also a podcaster or a YouTuber or both, right?
Right.
All that stuff in the scheme of a week can get very overwhelming. So, listen, I am not, when you say matrix and when Jason talks about his matrix, like I said to him yesterday, once he starts talking, all I hear is Charlie Brown's teacher on the phone. Wah, 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 because my brain does not compute with things like a matrix. Like it
It's
just,
the word matrix. You know
right?
what? Maybe he's going to have to come up with his teaching skills, something a little more palatable than matrix.
Right. So here's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I'm thinking when he does our come learn with us, I'm probably going to be the one that's like, oh my God, this is the answer to everything.
Yeah, probably. That's because that's the way it usually works. It's never what we
Look,
think. Oh, that is awesome. Oh my
Stuart, oh my
gosh.
gosh. Amy sent me a picture of him. Wait, is it Harry? I think it's Harry, of baby Harry. Amy sent me a picture the other day, and oh my God, I'm so in love with him. And I don't even know that grandbaby, but he is so precious. I hope y'all eat up. I know you'll eat up every minute with that baby. And
Yeah.
your daughter and son in law, of course. I mean, they do still count, even though I always said once you become a parent, you're no longer yourself, you're whoever's mom, right? Like dad. You're no longer Molly, you're Cal's mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
But oh my goodness, what a precious baby. I'm so happy for y'all.
So what do you have that you're working on listing today? Because we have our come list with us after this in our Patreon group.
I actually have a little pile over here, and that was not prepped for this, by the way. Oh, check, check, and check. Okay, so it is baby Harry. Y'all, he's cute as can be. Speaking of babies, I got this vintage handmade little baby blanket I'm going to list. I got some linens. I got
No,
several.
wait, you didn't get that with me, did you? At the
No,
Scranton
no. I got this.
Salvation Army? Oh,
I
okay.
got this one. I got all the sweaters, all the vintage adorable sweaters. It just ended up at the bottom of a bucket and didn't get listed yet.
Okay.
So it's getting listed today along with other linens. Look at these. I got 2 of these linen. What is that? Cruel? I don't know what kind of.
I don't know. We need Diana for
2
that.
of those. Oh, Harry Joseph.
Aww.
He's a beauty. And then I got these, I think they're Irish linen.
Oh my gosh.
I got a little stack of those. And then I got these placemats that I got at a rummage sale for 50 cents. There's 4 of them.
Oh, gosh, I love that stuff so much.
Yeah. So these are going up today. And then a few some books, some clothes, and a couple of, I was all excited, y'all. And I get on people all the time when I watch their videos. Hey, Tommy.
Hey.
When I watch people sourcing videos that you get so into the moment, you don't really check that item well. And I watch people do it. And I'm like, no, you got to look. Which brings me back to Stuart. When we were in Gatlinburg, I picked up an album set and was all excited. And I'm like, and I held it up and I go, you guys didn't think this was valuable? I think it was Woodstock. And Stuart's like, he walks up, he goes, there's only like 6 of 7 albums in there. And I didn't check it, right? Because I was all excited to find it, but didn't go through to make sure all the albums are in there. Well, I did that with this Dragon Ball Z Season 1. It's missing one. It's shy a DVD. So I'm still going to list it 1 through 7. But because it was missing, it got thrown in the bottom of the bucket and not prioritized. But you know what? It'll never sell sitting there. Somebody might have 8 and they're looking for the others. I'm going to list it.
Absolutely.
Hey, Chummy.
He's out of control today. Sorry.
Chummy's barking in the back. He just wants to be seen.
He knows it's Wednesday. Like, he just lives for this moment. Like, he's literally slept for a week straight and he just lives for Wednesdays at noon.
He's like, we're going live.
Yeah, we're going live.
I shall speak. So yeah, what are you listing?
All right. So first I went to that estate sale. All right. So here's the deal with the estate sale. So it was Saturday, Sunday was 50% off. Monday was make an offer, and Tuesday last night was just get rid of stuff. So I went Saturday, we scoped it out. Polly and I went back Sunday, picked up a bunch of stuff, 50% off. And then I went back last night. And all right, so the guy that runs them, gotta love him, but
he's a reseller.
He's a reseller. And he knows the value of everything, but he inflates the value of everything, right? So we had I used my Dale Carnegie last night, but I really didn't want to. So, there was a lot of really cool German stuff, like 1940s, 1950s. Like, the guy was from Germany. He was in his 90s when he passed, and this was his estate. So there was a lot of cool stuff you don't really see. So I had never seen, there were a bunch of German, like, sticker books is the best way I can describe them.
Okay.
And there were 11 of them. I was like, what's the best? The lowest he would go was $75 on these. And I'm like, I can't really, there's no com. He's like, oh yeah, no, I looked them up. And yeah, whatever. So anyway, I was going to get them at the last night, but they were gone, or he set them aside. I'm not sure which. But anyway, there were these wax wax carving, they're not carvings, they're wax molds. Have you ever
Okay.
seen them? It hangs on the wall like a picture. I
Okay.
think they're specifically German. Like
I've seen them in ornament size, like
oh,
smaller ones, or like
okay.
little houses where they've got kind of the wax flat, but I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, but without seeing
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it looked like a wall hanging, like a wooden
Mhm.
carved wall hanging, but it was a wax mold. So
Just
there
don't put it
were
right by your heater vent. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, so there were a couple of those, and he had them priced at 40. And I was kind of excited about them because you never saw them before. So last night they were still there because they were overpriced. And he was like, "Oh, I'll go down to 20 on them." And I was like, they're only selling for like 30 some dollars. I said, "I realize they're really cool, but they're only, well, where did you check? Because I saw them selling for like 90, 100." I'm like, I checked my comps. Like I get that. So then I just got into a conversation about how he checks his comps and all of that stuff. And I don't know. So anyway, I left there like a little annoyed. Like the guy obviously doesn't like me, but it is on the next estate sale he runs. It is my goal to make him like me. Um, I started with hey, I'm just a single lady trying to make a living here doing the reselling
Right,
thing.
right.
Um, he wasn't sympathetic to that. So
Did you show him your comps? Like I always show people when they question, I'll be like, here, let me show you.
I don't think Dale Carnegie, he was not open to that. Like he did not, you never want to prove somebody wrong.
No?
No.
Oh.
That's why instead I asked him how he does his comps and where he, does all of that. So, because I didn't think that would have served me in the long run.
Now, see, I'm like, I want to educate people. So I do it and educate them, and they're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. Or, oh.
If it was somebody that wasn't so proud of what he did and telling me how he does it and he checked the comps, yeah, that would have been a good opportunity. But in this case, it was not like it wasn't. He was just going to feel like I was insulting him if I had done that. So I
Okay.
wasn't into that. All
Tommy
right.
says he wouldn't even gone back to an estate sale he runs. Like he'd be done.
Yeah. He does, I have to say, like, I might sound negative. Like, he's a good reseller. He's a nice guy. He's a lot of fun. He does a really good, thorough job with the sales. So, I might sound negative from my perspective, but I will be going back to his sales. And I really enjoy the way he does things.
That's a stay tuned for part 2, season 2 of Libby and the reseller, Libby and the estate sale runner. Yeah.
It is my goal for 2025 to make this guy like me and be sympathetic to hey, I'm just a reseller too, trying to make a living. Yeah.
Here's Tommy. Nice doesn't pay my bills.
All right. I might have you two give me a little backbone coaching before I go to my next one. You and Tommy.
Listen, I'm always nice, but I'm nice even when I educate. I'm always like sweet as can be and but then I got to educate, Oh, look at what Lynn's saying.
Oh yeah. Years ago, I met a couple who made the wax ornaments and wall hangings. Very German, Bavaria. Pretty, but not cheap. These were new. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. I imagine the newer ones. So I wonder if they used
she met actual artists.
Molds. Yeah, that's so cool. They probably are more like they're putting their time and energy into it, right?
Sure.
I wonder if they use. So I saw when I was doing the comps, I saw on eBay you can buy the molds, like the old school molds. I wonder if they I wonder if the artists, if Lynn, if they use them.
I think it's so cool.
So I learned about a whole new thing and how not valuable the old ones are. I would have picked them up for $1. Like I was like, hey, look, they're worth, I can sell them for 30, if you want to let them go for nothing, I know you're cleaning up here.
Nope.
So
I wonder if he then goes and lists them himself. Like, what's he going to do with all that after?
He said he has people that come and they just pay to take everything. Which is weird because usually at the end of an estate sale, the estate sale company usually pays somebody to do the clean out or offers it to them for free. So I don't know. It sounded a little sus on my end. I don't know if he was just saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I know, like the ones I've been to, of course, I go often because I love them. Most company or small owned will at the last day be like, listen, even when they say it's half off, I've had multiple that come to me and say, look, everything's 50% off, but it's near the end of the day. If you've got some stuff you want, we'll just bundle, make a deal, just make a deal. Don't
Mm-hmm.
pay attention to the price tags, just make a deal. Yeah.
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 All right. Let me pop Lynn up here. She's got an answer. No idea this. 20 years ago.
I'd probably put them too close to a heat source. It did go through my head when I was actually looking at them. I thought, you know what? You probably can't ship these to like a warm climate, like in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
there's probably all sorts of maybe it's like more durable, but it looked like it was just regular, melting point wax. It could
Right.
definitely get damaged.
For sure. And I think what Tommy's saying is definitely
Yeah.
valuable. And I think you kind of get that feeling when you go into certain things
Mhm.
like yard sales or thrift stores, or you can figure out quick who, what they're looking for. Are they looking for the collector or the reseller? And I always feel
Yeah.
like start off your sales for the collector, but by the end, you got to look for the reseller to. But I'm one of those people, if I do a yard sale, y'all, and just know this, if you ever come to my yard sale, that last day, if it goes outside of my house, it's not coming back in. It's not. So
Mhm.
you can take it at the end or it's going to a Goodwill, because if I've gone through the work to get it out, the last thing I'm doing is walking it back over that threshold. Like it's not.
Right. Yeah.
Let's see. Yes. Those are my favorite, Lynn. Those last day bundles. Get some goodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is like, we always talk about like building relationships and, when you go to these things, like, because, I'm a pretty good resource for an estate sale company,
Mhm.
as we all are as
Yeah.
resellers, right? Like we can provide a pretty cool service, like for their clean out or for the items that they can't move, things like
For
that.
sure.
And I think this is the first time I guess I've really come across this where somebody is just like, not interested
Yeah.
in how they can use
I
me.
think
Yeah.
to me it sounds like he's already got a backup plan, whatever that may be, whether he's listing some of that stuff or he already has people, collectors in the business that say, look, I want all these and I'm willing to pay $20 a piece.
Mhm.
If you can't sell them he's got something going on in the background there
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like to me.
I'm going to use my book club book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is my challenge.
She's determined, y'all. And when Libby gets determined, I think this will be an ongoing saga we can update on along the way.
Yeah, I think it'll give me good practice because it's definitely a challenging one because I haven't encountered this when I've gone to like estate sales or worked with other resellers before. So yeah.
Now you can't have that attitude. I saw other reseller stuff often because it totally depends on the way you list it, who you are. I mean, I love that you think that I'm that perfect, that if my listing isn't going to sell it, nobody can sell it. But other people could.
So I've proven that point this week and last week because I sent a bag to another reseller of some of my older inventory that, I mean, it was still nice stuff. I mean, but I didn't sell it, I took it down off eBay a while ago. I think there were like 60 items. And guess what? She's selling the heck out of it, is what I can tell you. So one person's, I mean, granted, my listings weren't that great on those items. That's why originally I took them down to revise them.
They were the old school.
I just ended up using Thrifty. I thought I don't need more inventory.
My husband's home for lunch, in case y'all see Mr.
Mr.
C-Chat's here in the background. Hi, Nick.
Hello.
Oh, you mean you don't call him Mr. C-Chats too?
No, he's really just my hubby.
Just when he's resetting to 0, you call him
just
Mr.
when he's
C-Chat.
resetting to 0. Yeah. Or we're on a show and he pops in.
Yeah.
And he needs his Mr. C-Chat's name.
I love it.
For sure. For sure.
So I did get some things at the estate sale, you know, all that being said. So I listed all of them the same day. I was so proud of myself. But I did pick up 3 things to sell last night. So I'm going to be listing those today. And then I have a consignment box here that I'm not sure exactly what's in it.
Do you have the 3 items that you can show us or no? Are they right there? Or are they too far away?
I can grab them. Just give me a sec.
Show and tell is good.
All right.
All right. I'll read Stuart's input first while you do that. I have a huge bag I take to estate sales and everything goes into bag. Yes. Even on the first day makes it more likely they'll start bundling rather than having to take time to unload the bag when the line is long. Yes, Stuart, I agree. I've had that work out in my way once recently, but most of the time they put the bag up on the table and pull everything out. But I have had that work to my advantage recently at one where I filled up my eBay IKEA bag and yeah.
That's a good tip. All right. So most of this stuff,
we've got Tummy barking. We've got Nick
already
making lunch.
I know.
This is a real live, y'all.
So I just thought this was cool, like very mid-century. I guess it's like a butter dish.
Wait a minute. Do I have something like that listed?
Do you?
Gosh, I feel like I do.
Yeah. So that's kind of fun.
I'm gonna look while you're showing and telling. But I got it in a estate sale.
Hold on. I'm going to mute and see if I can calm him down.
Real life, y'all. Nothing but real life here. I feel like what Libby just showed is something I have picked up. Oh, I'm in the wrong search. That I have picked up at a yard sale recently. And I think it has good watchers, so.
Very cool. All right. So then I thought this was like 50 cents. So it's like a wall hanging. Cool work.
Light. Oh, that's a windmill. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's like has like a velvet lines back. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool for 50 cents. And then I am just a sucker for these. I don't know about you guys. They're very like kitschy. You know, the nail art, the nail and string art, the little kits they used to sell. Yeah.
Looky.
So it's like on black velvet. I just thought I just love these things and they sell. So there you have it. They just remind me of my childhood.
Love it.
Yeah. So those are the 3 things I got last night. The rest of it's all listed and up on the store. Woo.
All right.
I didn't know. So, all right, these things. Oh my gosh. That's stop.
Tommy pays for professional programming, just saying. I don't know who you're paying, though. I need to know. Oh, a horse string art in my booth not too long ago. All right. Go, Stuart.
What was I saying?
I don't even know.
I forget now. Oh my gosh. I was talking about the string art. Oh, I know something that is hot right now that I had like zero idea where the 1950s, 1960s, the plastic flowers.
Plastic flowers.
You know, like before the silk flowers, there are those like real kitschy plastic flowers.
Did you get some?
I did.
You don't have them right there to show us?
I'll show you. Hold on.
Y'all
hold on.
Listen, in our accountability group, our mastermind group, one of the other things we do is self-care as part of our reselling thing. So y'all just know that I'm just getting Libby to get up more and work those muscles. Hi.
All right. Yes, Tommy, you do deserve professional programming for your C-Chats monthly membership. You also need to start coming to some of our stuff, man.
Right?
Yeah, we got some real good stuff going on. All right. So these, you know, they're plastic.
Oh, all right.
But they are hot right now.
Really?
People want these kitschy. I don't know about this one. This isn't the real season for it, but yeah, people are selling like the individual flowers on Etsy and everything. Yeah.
So are you going to sell that as a bouquet, or are you going to break it up?
I have it listed as a bouquet for $49. It has a heavy glass bowl, so it'll be a nice vintage green glass bowl. So yeah. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. First time I ever, found anything like that.
Gotcha.
And then I got some, I know what I got, like holiday garland too. That's the plastic that I can't get and show you. It's already in inventory. Yeah.
Well, Speedy.
So do you ever see those at yard sales, or would you have picked them up at an estate sale?
I would not have picked those flowers up. No.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't have. I pick up the glass ones, the ones that are blowing glass flowers, or the wire ones, but I would have never thought to pick up the plastic ones. I think my big turnoff for those is typically when I see those, they're very dusty, and I find that they'll be hard to clean. So I just walk away. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure that's not always the case.
So the only reason I was looking at them is because I was with Polly, and she was like, "Oh, I love the plastic flowers. That would be a great centerpiece. I love it." And, then we got to chatting about them and looking them up. And she's like, "No, I don't need one more thing for my house." But she was just like so in love with them. And apparently so are a lot of other people. I was just like, I never would have looked twice at them if she wasn't with me.
So it had you open the door to look it up. And all right. Yeah. I like this.
Yeah.
I like it. Learning from our friends. This is why I watch everybody's sourcing videos and why I create my own, because I learn about things I would never know about.
But stay tuned to see how it sells, because I don't know. I'm not backing up this one until I see some sales on it.
Right. All right.
I love this. Lynn says, "Wow, I'm old enough to remember those things. Plastic flowers. Better check if I still have some packed away." Yes.
Ooh, it is the you could have some goodies.
Keyword those babies. Tommy said, "My grandma had those fake ones and real ones. I don't know why she had both."
She wanted the fragrance from the real ones to spice up the plastic non-fragranced.
I mean, they are very, very kitschy is all I can say.
Yeah. Hey, Kathy. Durable.
They are very durable. They are. They've withstood the test of time.
Well, we're glad you figured out how to comment, Kathy.
Yeah. Speaking of estate sales, I had a lady that I was communicating with saying I really liked her photos. I asked if one photo was selling altogether, individual price. Oh.
It was an online. Huh?
Or maybe it was like one of those Facebook, like on Facebook Marketplace when they put the pic. Well, I guess anywhere they're doing estate sales, they'll put like a grouping of items.
Estatesale.net usually puts all of them on there, but they all say, please do not reach out. So maybe it's a Facebook thing.
Yeah.
It's like estatesale.net. Most of those companies, they won't answer your questions. They just want you to show up at the door.
They don't have time for that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I'm still looking for that piece. Maybe I sold it, but I picked up one exactly like that, Libby.
All right. So hopefully it's sold, and this is a good one. I just love the little thing. Like I just love like the little kitschy things that I have so much fun.
You mean like clogs, or I'm sitting here with all these.
No, those I would not have picked up.
Fenton. Not Fenton, Lefton, salt and pepper snowman.
Oh, I was going to say Fenton. What?
Lefton, right, sorry.
Lefton.
Now look at these. I think I'm keeping these. They're little wooden, but look at the little candles. They're small.
Is the candle, is it a real candle?
It's a real candle inside of a wooden green holder. But definitely a vintage candle. There's two of them.
I love that.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna, I don't know. You know me and my vintage Christmas room.
Mm-hmm.
My game room that turns into vintage Christmas. In fact, I've been eyeballing. Stuart's got some of the real aluminum trees in his store, and I've been eyeballing them.
Does
So
he?
he's got a 6 foot and a 4 foot, and that's my dream. I keep wanting to come across one in the wild,
Yeah.
like where nobody knows what they have.
I don't know. Even out here at the Country Bumpkin auction, they go for big bucks.
Yeah, Stuart's got a 4 foot and a 6 foot. So I was questioning him the other day about him. Still waving on that because I had to give in and buy a cheaper version from Amazon, and I just don't. It's just not the same. It's just
Yeah. All right. Does he have them? Like, is he shipping them, or you'd have to go and pick it up?
Well, I don't know. I might have to go pick it up over Thanksgiving and hold a baby. No, I'm just kidding, Stuart. What time's dinner?
I love it.
What time is dinner?
Oh, Kathy has a whole saga in here on her estate sale interaction. She had a lady she was communicating with saying, I really liked her post. Oh, wait. I kindly mentioned that her listings were in all caps and lots. Let her know that it felt like she was yelling at us. I don't know what Dale Carnegie would say about that, but okay. Right. All right. She responded and said she had a lot of old people who couldn't read the regular print. I responded, okay. Then she replied and said, not to ever comment again or contact her or come to any of her sales. What?
Ooh, wow.
Wow. She must have been, you're right. She must have been having a really hard day and in a really bad place. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Stuart, if Nick reads that definitely won't help me in my desire to buy one of these. Whoever to assemble, who's going to end up assembling that, right?
Oh my gosh.
It looks so cool though. I really want one. Stuart, if I buy it, are you going to bring it to me?
Well, you'll have to get is the 4 foot one set up or just the 6 foot one?
What I saw with the 6 foot he set up in his booth, he put a picture of that up today or yesterday, but the 4 foot was in a box when he showed it. So I'm not sure.
Get it shipped.
But
actually go ahead and pack up that 6 foot one with the 88 branches for her.
Well, that really, the 6 foot is what I wanted by size wise for the corner of that room. But now that it says that, I don't know. Oh, Kathy's mom had the plastic flowers all over the house when she was growing up.
Yeah, that's what I read, that you can just like literally just, kind of hose them off.
Yeah.
The estate sale guy suggested showering with them. Yeah.
Did you tell him he's getting a little too intimate there for you? We are crossing a line here. Yeah.
I am not showering with plastic flowers. No, sorry.
It's not 2025 yet. For those of you who don't know, Libby's put off dating until the minimum 2025. So we always have an ongoing joke about Libby getting back into the dating world in 2025.
Yeah.
So no showers with flowers yet. Hold off.
Oh gosh, hilarious.
All right, we're going south on this one. Okay.
We are.
Anyway.
We are.
What do we got going on? I know we have a come list with us today at 1 for our top 2 tiers. Top
tier 2 and up. Patreon levels.
Tier 2 and up starts at 1 o'clock. We love that time. We get a lot done, learn a lot from each other, and work. So that's why I have my pile here ready to go. Got some clothing already measured and weighed on a notebook, ready to get listed. I'm going to list like crazy today. What else do we have coming up to tell people before we head out to grab lunch?
I don't know. Chummy's all calmed down now because he knows we're just hopping off now. Yeah.
Right.
Did you notice that? I don't know what else we have in our Patreon group, levels 2 and up. We have come learn with us tomorrow, Etsy 2.0. And our episode this week, I'm really proud of our episode this week. I listened to it on podcast while I was driving.
And this is why we love Tommy in the house.
All right, now that I'm like, all right. Um super embarrassed. All right. I forgot the come learn with us.
You were talking about the episode.
Oh, the episode. I'm super proud of our episode this week. We did it on Etsy. It's just a really fun, informational episode about Etsy, and also a couple of pretty good motivational things you put in the beginning of that episode, Molly, and talked about pivoting. So a lot of really good reseller tips in that episode. And I'm really proud of it. I think we did a great job on that episode.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys haven't listened to it, go ahead, head on over.
Head on over, get that
Head on over.
there.
And if you don't mind, if you're watching, give us a thumbs up on this. It helps us out in the algorithm. And you know, we're all resellers. We know we got to work that algorithm.
It's something we got to do.
Yeah.
It's necessary.
Yep.
All right. This is what's going on. If you have not yet gotten your reseller coloring book, that can be found in our Amazon recommendations on consignmentchats.com. Remember, 50% of proceeds for that will go to the Fearless Living Fund with our friend Diane, that she gives scholarships to deserving members of the Blind Center of Nevada. This is a big Boss Reseller Remix connection that we love to support.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So check that out. Libby's going to be modeling some new swag soon.
Yep. It's not flowers, by the way.
There's Jill Thomas says, hi, Jill.
Jill. Hey, bud. All right.
Yes, Stuart. I thought about that yesterday. Maybe we can do that next week. I'm going to start the coloring book tour on YouTube.
Molly's book tour. Yeah.
Molly's book tour. I'm going to be on the Find Your Slippers Resell podcast to talk all about it for just a brief moment. Yep, we'll do that. Now that I've got my computer working and I'm back home, Stuart, we can do it and do it well. So
yeah,
just let me know which week and I will mark it on my calendar.
All right.
All right. Doing business.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. Now go list.
Go list. Go list. Whether you're joining us at one or you're doing it on your own, just get her done, y'all.
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
Her done.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Sounds good, Stuart.